Give me the strength, O goddess, to become enlightened!
Welcome be, O seeking souls, to this holy house of Immaculates.
Immaculate, I want to be.
I am Loic, enlightened one among Immaculates, spokesman for the holy conduit. Then it shall be my pleasure to answer them. We are the chosen ones of the goddess. The benedictions of the blood render our bodies and spirits unblemished, for such is her mercy, that we may all... You find yourself in the goddess's temple, therefore it follows she wants you to take the true path. So here, have this hallowed tome, read it, absorb... The conduit, yes. She, the most exalted of all, second only to the goddess. It was she who brought us first her divine words, then her divine will. The goddess is the light and life of all. Corrupt is the world that generations of the few, the proud, the enlightened, theirs will be her kingdom. When red has run until no... Do you hold it to be true, O seeker, that you are ready to be tested? A most sacred, your unpreparedness disappoints.
Immaculate I want to be. The blood of the lost will flow.
And behold, said the goddess, the blood is the life. Free art thou to kill this lesser, for its soul is lost and impure. With its blood,
Blessed be the goddess, and blessed be the conduit.
The goddess is the word. Then it shall be my pleasure. Do you hold it to be true? Blessed be your willings. Premise the first. In honor of the goddess, that which was stellar must become sanguine. Correct?
Correct. Agreed.
Premise the second. The blood of the greater should be used in service of the lesser, so that balance may be achieved. Correct?
Diligently will I read the words of the goddess.
Incorrect. Yes, that is...
Premise the third. Only those who have partaken in the spilling of blood and thereby created the stone that live.
Correct. Agreed.
Most gratifying. Oh yes, most exemplary indeed. You have understood the words of the goddess, and I deem you worthy of her true test, of the true trial that shall make you... We are the conduit, yes. The goddess is the few, To become an immaculate, you must experience both the goddess's bane and her boon. Leave Silver Glen and take the... Immaculate guards bar the way, but tell them you have my blessing and they shall let you pass. But take utmost care. I shall await you in the Chamber of Blood.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary.
It's
Be
heating up.
vigilant.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Hello and welcome to our shop. I am the son of the proprietor, Nadia. Please let us know how we can help you. You've probably noticed that my mother Nadia and I aren't from around here. Ma's a bit intense, to be sure. Set in her ways, but fiercely loyal to the family. My father was a good man, equal in character to his wife.
Farma Malbenita, a source hunter in Silver Glen. I have traveled mile on top of mile to find help, and now help has, how you say, appeared from skinny vapors. My story? Well, this is... I believe Lawrence, the leader of Mining Guild, tell my husband and me. Lawrence knew that this ore caused rot. Charming name, no? Yet ordered miners to continue. My son Sebi and I travel from our home to find truth. My sweet little Pomargo Vizago, my darling Ben. We got along like, how you say, we wait with hearts like stones for some months. We help him inside and set him to rest. But when his father died, Sebi became restless. Being of the age, he joined army and go straight to front line. Though I wasn't there, we saw special legionnaire using strange weapon. And this legionnaire soon come to my tent. I come to Silver Glen to discover truth. And here I find Lawrence that exactly this. Translation is difficult, but it means something like, I will do my best to give answer, Source Hunter.
I hope you haven't come for mine as well.
That world-weary face is giving me shivers. What do you say we take a load off together? I do suppose I could find some way to entertain you.
Come hither, sweetheart. Oh, if I had a star for every time you...
No, sugar. That's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of, yours and mine is... Indeed I do. And I'm just itching to take you places you've only ever dreamed of, darling. What's... Oh, come now, honey. Oh, go right ahead, darling. I don't hardly recognise this place no more. everything. They just stand around and... Hi there, honey.
Star for every time you brighten
Hi
my-
there. Indeed, oh, that's the spirit.
God, the fuse is getting shorter. Stop it! Freeze it!
Stop talking, naughty princess! Leave fuse alone or boom!
There you are, darling. Shall we get? So we shall, sugar.
Let me go, you little monster! Away with you!
No, Picky Victor! He guards the princess well!
There you are, darling. Let's do it. But first, I need to know about your preferences, darling. You're in charge tonight, after all. So tell me, in need of a gentle hand, are you? What?
Somebody do something! Throw a bucket of water over the damn thing!
Once upon a time, the patron goddess of feasting took a fancy to the humble spirit of insatiability. Of their union, a nymph, Clydella, was born. The child of parents so expert in flavour
God,
and quantity.
the fuse is getting
Clydella's
shorter!
calling was
Stop
clear.
it! Freeze
A
it!
master cook she became, the finest from Grounding Gulch to Wimpit Willow. Queens and sultans trembled before her crow's egg crumble. Dukes shed salty, toxic tears upon her sugared lion's wing. Clydella's cooking was beloved, yes.
Let me go,
But
you
to
little
none
monster!
so much
Away with
as
you!
Clydella.
Feasts she'd make and feasts
She'd eat, licking up 3 wedding hams in the time it took to count them. More she craved, and more, till her clients had little more than crumbs to offer their guests. They'd wail and moan, but Clydella never
Please,
quite
somebody do
heard them
something.
over the sound
Throw a
of
bucket
her
of water over the damn thing!
slurping. They stormed her kitchen, spittle flying, demanding dove roast, parsnip pudding, and pureed warg. But Clydella merely gazed upon them, blithely chewing jerky, and shrugged. Clydella's fame
God,
declined
the fuse is
as
getting
the
shorter.
royals made
Stop
deals
it!
with
Freeze
devils
it!
to find feasts as tasty as hers. But she never noticed one way or another. A nymph in her kitchen, frying and feasting, was all she'd ever needed to be. Well, that's the end, darling. I hope it was everything you dreamt of and more.
Let me go,
I know I
you
have
little
myself
monster!
a bang-up
Away
time.
with you!
No, Picky Victor! He guards the princess well!
Please, somebody do something! Throw a bucket of water over
Only
the
the
damn thing!
popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
You there! Back off! Picky Boom! One more step and Picky Boom!
No, don't go! Please help me! That thing is keeping me trapped here! It's crazy!
Never fear, madam. He's bluffing. He'll never dare to blow himself up.
True!
Picky Boom!
down. We're not coming any closer. Let's just talk about this.
Yes. The princess keep her traps at our Bicky Boom. No folks, shoot or Bicky Boom. Last warning, our Bicky Boom.
Calm down. We're not coming any closer.
Yes. Don't princess keep it.
Some deliverance.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. You saved my life. It was that cur of a Frederick that did this to me. He locked me in here with that ridiculous creature. Dear me, I need to get out of this room. Yes, I'll go downstairs to catch a breath of fresh air.
Only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
You startled me. Let me compose. Hello, stranger. How can... Oh, me? Oh, I'm just the waitress around here, as you can see. He's Will? But that means he's... Oh, no. Please, leave me.
Brandon's the best overseer there ever was.
Ever shot a bullseye in your sleep? Well, no wonder with your skill book as empty as all that. Watch where you're going. These beauties will pierce you to the bone. Sarge.
You dare disturb my rumination? It must be that you can hardly wait to purchase an ingredient or two for a...
Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the Oh, dear, dear, dear. You'll hardly impress the conduit with such a clouded look about your eyes.
Ah, thank... Oh. You haven't any ale, have ya? Well, never mind for now.
What sort of magical relics can I offer you? Blessed by the goddess they are, each and all.
Oh, my hero! My heart is still racing. That little monster's face. Yes? Search me. He's a regular of mine. With rather eccentric tastes, I might add. He always wants me. Anyway, he recently spent the night again and I couldn't sleep because of his muttering. In the morning, I told him he had gone on and on about some Maradino character and a supposedly secret treasure lair somewhere in the woods. Nick, I was just about to let him know I won't stand for such language when he pulled that monster of a bicky out of his satchel and told the little gnome to guard the princess and to go boom if I tried to escape. I spent hours of horrid fear up in that room until Bonnie's my name, and I am, or rather I was, a lover for hire. Folks would come to me when they were in need of some company, conversation and more intimate desire. Nothing much, I'm afraid, but go ahead. I used to, you know. Merchants came and went. They paid well and gave me gifts. Fewer and fewer of them travel here now because of the undead around Seal. I haven't been immaculate for a long time now, darling. And if I see what passes for immaculate here in town, I don't want to join the club anew either.
Business is booming year round now that...
Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly. Quite a fine skeleton beneath that hide of yours, isn't there? Yes, a lovely, sturdy thing. I bet it'll last 100 generations, if treated properly.
Praise the goddess. I've passed the trial. This is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Bowl. Yes, I can feel the goddess's vigor coursing through my very veins.
Fired a star for every time you brighten my day.
Better that than reeking of fresh blood.
That world-weary face is giving me shivers. What do you say we take a load off together? I do. Darling, I never said I was selling anything but a good time. A little tails. Always nicer than a little tale. Oh, sugar, that's a story for another day, ain't it? Speaking of... Oh, go right ahead, sweetheart. Darling, I don't hardly recognise this place no more. Everything's changed since those silly Immaculates came into vogue. The miners, they just stand around and praise the so-called goddess.
Tell me, sweetie, aren't your feet tired? Because you've been running through my mind all day. Me? I'm Ramon. I may not be a genie, but rub me right and I'll make your dreams come true.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together. Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time?
Praise the goddess. I passed the trial. Men, this is most excellent news. Welcome to the Immaculate Bowl. Yes, I can feel the
Hi there, cutie pie. Wanna have a good time? Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
No questions, please. Ramon does not pond.
Why don't you stay a while, darling? I just know.
Where the wind blows, the goddess breathes. Where the rivers run, the goddess weeps. How can I connect you to our eternal goddess, my friend?
Goddess greetings, friend. Her greatness gave us fire, her greatness gave us earth, and my savvy brings you spells at the best rate.
Over here, sweet cheeks. Oh, I'm aching to share a moment together.
Come hither, sweetheart. Or if I had a star for every time you brighten my day, I'd have a galaxy in my hand.
What news from the mines?
No news, sir. Goblins will slice us to ribbons if we approach the bridge.
Unacceptable. I want those goblins out of my mine by yesterday. Send another man. As many as it takes.
We haven't enough men among us to take on even a few of them, sir.
Are you deaf? I said I want those goblins out. Make it happen, even if you have to spear Drexis yourself.
Source hunter, are you? What brings you to this neck of the woods? Don't be surprised if you hear more than a few unkind words about yours truly around town. An overseer's got to enforce his share of unpopular guilt. I'm finished with this one pony rodeo, though. I did my best by these roughnecks, and that...
Let's hear the details.
I must say,
I knew a source hunter'd perk up at the sound of a challenge. Between you and me, the Troll King's sitting on a piece of treasure of more value than even he knows. A metal called tenebrium that can... The devil's in the details, though, and I haven't managed to find a way to access the king. But you're a source hunter. You can sniff out any point of mystery. So let's make a deal, You find the tenebrium and bring it... I wouldn't wish the Ross on me worst enemy, though. Apart from Gungir's stature and incurable case of the uglies, is not so different from a parakeet. The nutty oaf sits on a river of silver beneath these mines, but leases it to the mining company for... I can't be certain myself where his cave is located. But at least one of those oaf lackeys of his must know where to look. I'm no man to refuse a source hunter. Ask away, friend. That circus rolled into town shortly after the tenebrium was discovered. Some freak woman with a freak gemstone managed to cure rot by a strange sort of substance discovered here around Trot. Oh, you're a curious sort of fella, aren't you? Ask around. Half the men here have a brother who died. I remember him well.
A source hunter. My liege, I am at your disposal. I am Lawrence, the representative of the mining guild responsible for operations in Silver Glen. Please, valiant hunter. Oh, I am no one special. My only cause for complaint, Your Grace, are these awful goblins. They're starving us out. You must forgive me if I become somewhat overcome when discussing it. I invited a tribe of goblins to assist us in clearing the tenebrium from our mine, you see. When the job was done, though, he and his band of totem-brain fiends refused to vacate. These goblins followed Drexis like lemmings, Your Grace. And if only I could undo the traitor, they'd slither back to the swamp they crawled from. Drexis's head on my mantle would save countless miners. Preposterous. What does that foreigner know about the affairs of Silver Glen? Enough to know the whole institution has been a blight on productivity. With the blessings of the Please, Your Grace, I am completely at... Ah, yes. Ben. Of course.
I don't mean to make trouble where there ain't any, comrade. But in my years of hunting source, I learned that anyone so eager to climb into your... I'm not saying this Lawrence character is involved in sorcery, but it wouldn't exactly surprise me a lick. Warms my heart to picture him squirming about plain as day with 3...
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
Poor man. It seems he was eaten by a beast.
Well, partially, to be more precise.
You there! Your night ship! Oh, please, come to our aid! My wife and I are stranded here. Oh, we're refugees, my liege. Two of the far too few souls that managed to escape Hunter's Edge when the orcs invaded. We were hoping to reach Silverglen, but we were attacked by highwaymen. Those devils would have scalped and skewered us if it hadn't been for Alfie. Oh, the brave creature bit one of them in half. Though not. Oh, it was naught but a small stop for trading folk along the long road south to Sicil. Oh, we got along all right. But now our little home's finally been undone. Bravest beast of burden in the borough is Alfie. But the poor blighter's bleeding like a stuck. Why, it would be folly to abandon a bandit killer in a wood full of bandits now, wouldn't it, your knightship? Besides, all our worldly wealth is... And yet, we can hardly stay here forever. Silverglen is close enough to see the chimney fumes from here. Mara absolutely refused. Oh, we'd be mighty grateful if you would escort us to Silverglen, your knightship. For it is our... Without Alfie, though, without the tools he carries, our predicament is clear. And the biggest problem is that Alfie's wounds are so dire, no ordinary healing potion will work. He needs... Oh, we are, my liege.
You're right. We should try to heal Alfie first.
Indeed. I'm glad you've agreed Alfie needs to be saved before we can depart. Please leave no stone...
To think of all the clothes I left behind. Jewels and trinkets.
No, no! You're hurting him, Sir Knight. Oh,
I knew that man, comrade. A fine blacksmith, Bjorn. It gladdens me more than you can imagine. Well, it started like any other day. There hadn't been a peep from the Phantom Forest in nearly a century. And see, I was on patrol one sunny afternoon when I stumbled upon a pair of scrawny... What I did find was a deep red, apple-sized gemstone in one of their pockets. It was warm. You and I both know that now, but then... My senses were dulled, but their kind never did take a shine into... All was peaceful back at the village. All was quiet. Night had only just begun. Those of us who resisted were immediately cut down. I made myself promise that night, comrade. It's a promise I intend to keep. Let's... For now, maybe...
Ooh, the pain. Demons take all bandits. I bet one of the I have no idea what I am really, only that I was caught in a snare when I was very little. Luckily, the hunter thought I didn't look quite appetising enough to be eaten, and so he sold me to Mara. Bjorn didn't like the look of me at first, but when I grew strong, stronger than 5 stallions combined, I was suddenly promoted to carrier beast. Were that I was weak, for I loathe carrying things. Bless your heart merely to suggest it, my friend. But you'll need powerful magic indeed to cure this devilish gash. I've heard they dabble in a bloodstone, then it...
Jewels and trinkets?
Oh, hell take the orcs.
We have the means to save this animal, and so we shall.
That would be the kind...
My word! Well, this is marvellous!
As powerful as it is sinister.
Oh, I feel fresh as a daisy again. He is still a bit green around again. They worked me as diligently as a peasant is oxen, but what can I do? They've owned me and fed me for as long as I can remember. As far as I know, this I have no idea what.
What do you say, your knightship? Will you? He's right as rain again, is Alfie, and he has you to thank for it, my liege. We are your knightship. With right you are, Sir Knight. glen! I can see the watchtowers! We're almost there!
back, my friend.
Aggression upon you.
Face the unending darkness.
Away from me, fiend!
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
On your soul.
Away, fiend!
I'll make short work
Away!
of this scum.
The world is not immaculate as yet, friend. Be wary. Be vigilant.
Goodness above. Have you ever seen a creature more pathetic than Bumble? Remember when that redhead used to come by and cheer him up?
Silver Glen! We did it! Oh, you did it! Oh, Mara, my love! Truly have we been delivered. What is to become of us here, I wonder? Oh, but I know, don't I? A blacksmith I was in Hunter's Edge, and a black...
Troll toll! Troll toll, if you please. It may be pointless, life may be pointless, but the toll needs to be paid.
Asking tolls across a broken bridge? Ridiculous.
It's all the goblins' fault. They cut the ropes to prevent you humans from going to the mines below. Ropeless. We asked for toll because our king commands us to. He is mad for gold. All his senses crave it. Gold is his life, and therefore it is my life too. Even though I care more for the daisies in the fields than I could ever care for coal. How could it be? My life is like the bridge behind me. It goes nowhere. Loneliness such as this, dear me, why? I stand here day and night. Humans hate me, for I must take their gold for no good reason at all. Even if once, though, I was happy. A girl, one of your very own kind, used to pass by daily. She was bright and young and gay. She smiled. She bade me good morning. He is the king of Lucula Forest, and a most formidable troll indeed. I do not even like to talk about him, for fear he might find out and crush my skull like a walnut. 1,000 gold coins, such is the toll I must have.
No, we're not going to pay to cross a broken bridge.
Sure we will. It's only courteous to pay the toll troll.
You're usually so smart with money. What's gotten into you?
It would be wise to keep the natives of this forest appeased.
No, we'll do as I...
So you will not pay? I can hardly blame you, though the rules have told leave me like she left me, my bonny lass. Would that another would come. Troll toll. Why, oh why? Troll toll.
Your goddess above. Have you ever seen a creature more pathetic than Fumble?
Stay back, my friend.
I need to dry off.
boil in your blood.
Rather like a lightning rod, aren't you?
I can smell your fear.
Enemies are my prey, Source Hunter. As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Sweet relief.
I feel better already. As good as a new penny. Sigurd's beard was a find.
Look out! I see a trap nearby. Careful now, that's a trap. Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
A stitch in time, eh, my friends? On the man.
I've been tainted!
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
The Seven call me home.
I've been tainted!
Please assist me! Friends! Bless the Seven! I am restored! Ah!
I feel better already.
Hold! Our enemies have laid a trap. Careful, I've spotted a trap.
toll, human, or I'll squeeze you like a funny yellow fruit. And when I roar, the birds take flight. The airs head for the horizon. The goblins pray to their totems. Broken? What rot? Oh, but you're trying to be clever, aren't you? You want me to turn so you can run without paying. Your tricks won't work, human. Pay or we troll, ask toll, because our king commands it. You are unworthy to hear of the king. You must pay to walk his lands. But you must not make him the topic of idle conversation. The cave is here, yeah. But its true nature lies in the realm of fairy. And ask one of the other trolls. Ask Archibald. He's the one with brains, that one. He knows 1,000 gold coins.
I think not, troll. Let's see what kind of stuff you're made of.
Let's teach this hit.
No.
Source Hunter. Shall I start shredding from the top or the bottom?
Have mercy on your soul.
get short work of this scum.
Stop abstract.
Into the fray once more.
Dance to the death!
I think I'll go for the eyes this time.
vengeance awaits you.
Bless heaven, I am restored.
Fleet of foot. I'm invincible.
What have you got stashed in here, Mrs. Cottontail?
work of this scum.
I can't move!
I'll defend you till my death rattle.
can thwart your